Dear students, welcome back to Odelia Vlogs. Today we will discuss Module 5. A brief revision is given today. First of all, the contents: staffing, its meaning, importance of staffing. That's all you have to study in this module because you have to study this in detail in the fourth semester in Human Resource Management subject. So, next we have to study what is directing, elements of directing, and importance of directing. Okay, so we can study what is staffing. Staffing is defined as the process involved in identifying, assessing, placing, evaluating, and developing individuals at work. It is that part of the process of management which is concerned with obtaining, utilizing, and maintaining a satisfactory and satisfied workforce. Elements of staffing. First one is procurement. Procurement includes manpower planning, recruitment, selection, and placement. Just we have to know, you need to study this in detail because you will have just a question regarding what is an interview, what do you mean by recruitment. So I will just give a brief idea of elements of staffing. So first one is procurement. Procurement means employment of proper number and kind of personnel is the first function of staffing. So it includes first one, manpower planning. It is the process of determining current and future manpower needs in terms of number and quality of the personnel. Second one is recruitment. Recruitment is a process of attracting potential employees to the company, and it can be done through internal sources and external sources. Internal sources consist of personnel already working in the enterprise. Many many organizations fill job vacancies through promotions and transfer of existing staff. External sources of recruitment includes advertising, unsolicited applicants. Unsolicited applicants means people who are jobless who just apply in different companies. That is unsolicited. Solicited means once advertisement is given in the newspaper, the job seeking persons apply. But in this case, unsolicited means not at all solicited by the organization, but still job applicants, job seeking persons are applying simply. Next, from education institutions, we know from our KMEA College of Arts and Science, there is a lot of placement available both in engineering, architecture and arts and science of KMEA College. Next, from employment exchanges, and also there are consultancies who are providing job with some fees and all. Consultancy serves as an intermediate between the enterprise and job seekers. So you understood manpower planning, recruitment. Now we should know what is selection. Selection involves choice of right type of people from the available candidates. It involves different steps. Preliminary interview. Preliminary interview includes a step in which we can eliminate unsuitable candidates. Second one is application blank. That is also a process under selection. That is to fill a blank application form by the candidates who have come for the interview. Third one, selection test. Selection test might include intelligence test, aptitude test, EQ, IQ, honesty, etc. These are all tested. Next is employment interview. That is a face-to-face interview in a detailed manner. First preliminary interview was just to eliminate the unsuitable candidates. But in employment interview, the interviewer and interview will have a face-to-face contact, and they will talk to each other, interact each other, and know each other. Okay, the interviewer will be able to know the interviewee, so that whether he should be selected or not, the interviewer will decide. Next process in selection is checking references. That is, sometimes it might be checking to your previous employee or to your professor or to a teacher, like that. Next comes group discussion. There is always a GD after following an interview, and in that GD, the person who leads the group discussion will be selected always, because that's a person who has more communication skills and a leadership quality. And the seventh process in selection includes physical examination to know physical fitness. That is in case of police officer test like that and all, not in other interviews and all. It's like that in army, etc. Next, the eighth process and the final process in selection involves final approval. That is, appointment letter is issued. Got it? Next is placement. So these four are under procurement. What and all? Manpower planning, recruitment, selection, placement. In selection, I told about 8 stages. One is preliminary interview, second one selection test, third employment interview, checking references. Next comes group discussion, physical examination to know physical fitness, and final approval. Okay. Now, placement. Placement means assigning specific jobs to the selected candidates. Once a person is placed, he will be given his task and he will be placed in a seat and all. Okay, that's placement actually. Now we can go to the second element of staffing, that is development. After placing the individuals on various jobs, it is necessary to train them. Development involves orientation, training, and counseling of personnel. There are different types of training on the job, of the job that and all you have to study in detail only in HRM, that is Human Resource Management, in your fourth semester. So no need to study now. In your third semester, not in fourth semester. Okay. Next, you have to study the next element, that is compensation. Compensation means adequate and equitable remuneration should be given. Whether men or female, whatever be, they should be given equal and fair charges. That is the wages or salary. Okay. Next is integration. It involves developing a sense of belongingness to the enterprise. Sound communication develops harmony and team spirit among employees. Last element of staffing is maintenance. It involves provision of facilities and measures for health, safety, and mental health of the employees. This just you have to know, but you will have 2 marks question regarding what is an interview, what do you mean by recruitment, what is selection, like that. So for that you have to study this. Okay. Next we can study the importance of staffing. First of all, it helps to discover and obtain competent personnel for various jobs. Placing the right person for the right job, that is the task of this staffing. So next one is provides high performance by placing right persons on right jobs. Okay, next is improves job satisfaction and morale of the employees through objective assessment and fair compensation. Fair compensation, if an organization gives, the employees will never turn over from that organization, because if they would be very happy with that salary provided. Okay. The next point is it facilitates optimum utilization of human resources and minimizes costs of manpower. Next point, it avoids shortage of staff as future requirements will be estimated in advance and new staff will be recruited in time. The last point is it ensures continuity and growth of the organization through the development of managers. Now we can go to the next important session, that is directing. Directing is the managerial function of guiding, inspiring, instructing, and harnessing people towards the accomplishment of desired results. It serves as a connecting link between the preparatory functions, that is planning, organizing, and staffing, and comes controlling. Okay. Now we can study the elements of directing. First one, issuing orders and instructions. Issuing orders and instructions is essential to direct the subordinates so that they may work efficiently and effectively. Second point is supervision. Supervision means overseeing employees at work in order to ensure compliance with established plans and procedures. Supervision intends to train, direct, and motivate the workers towards the attainment of a specific objective. Third element of directing is communication. Communication is an exchange of facts, ideas, opinions, or emotions to create mutual understanding between two or more persons. It is the element which sets the enterprise in motion as it inspires the people in an organization for action. Fourth one is motivation. Motivation is the process by which the efforts of an individual or group are energized and sustained towards attaining a goal. How do we get motivated? An unsatisfied need. If you need a bullet, that is an unsatisfied need in your mind. When you tell to your papa, if he doesn't agree, you will be very tensed and you will not sleep very well. You will not eat anything. You will be at hunger. You will be taking a hunger strike at home. Then what will happen? Parents will agree and they will buy for you a bullet. So that is the motivation. Now understood. That's an example I gave you for motivation. You will have to study this and all in detail in fifth semester in organizational behavior subject. So I'm not going to elaborate this and all. And the fifth element is leadership. Leadership is the process of influencing the behavior of others towards the accomplishment of goals in a given situation. It is the ability to build up confidence and zeal among the subordinates. Actually, leadership means it's a function of FWGS. F is for followers, W is for willingness to follow, G is a goal, and S is a situation. When there is a situation, so that the people will have to follow a person to achieve a goal, then a leader exists. A leader will come. A leader will arise, just like Mahatma Gandhi, who came as a leader during our freedom struggle. A lot of people became martyrs and all, and these are all because of his leadership. We got freedom. So that is an example I just told. This also you will have to study in organizational behavior, that is in fifth semester. Now we can go to the sixth element of directing, coordination. Since different employees are asked to perform different duties, proper coordination is essential. If the various activities are coordinated, then overall objective of the organization can be achieved. So these are the elements of directing. Now we can go to the next session. Importance of directing. First point is it ensures coordination. Each individual in the organization is related with others. Integrating individuals' efforts is necessary for the organization to achieve its objectives. Direction helps in coordination among various operations of the enterprise. Next point is initiates action. Direction is required to initiate action. Without directing, planning, organizing, and staffing becomes ineffective. Third importance is improves efficiency. Through direction, managers encourage and influence employees to contribute to the best of their capability for the achievement of organizational objectives. Fourth point is facilitates change. An organization must adapt itself to environmental changes in order to be effective. Through proper directing, changes can be incorporated and implemented. The fifth point is assess stability and growth. In order to survive and grow in the long run, an organization must maintain balance in its different parts. Effective leadership and communication provide stability in the organization and help to ensure that its parts work in a harmonious way. And that is the end of importance of directing. So you have to study only a bit in this module 4. It's very easy, no? So just study what are the elements of staffing. Just you have to study focusing on 2 marks question, because some questions will be asked just like what is interview, what is recruitment, what is selection, like that. Then sometimes it might be asked what are the elements of staffing. Okay, so just you have to know this. You will have to study this in detail in third semester for HRM. Now you have to study directing. That is very important question. And you have to study importance of staffing. And that's all, okay? So then we can see in the next video for the last module, that is controlling. And all the best, students. Study very well. Only few days for your exam for PMM. Okay then. Bye bye.